WazirX, ouch, with a stress on the X, scorned by Binance. Yikes. 3 questions we are asking today from our global perspective. Amid regulatory scrutiny and tussles between Binance and WazirX, some traders in India are making a swift exit, but have others missed the boat? Circle says it will only support proof-of-stake post-Ethereum merge. What does that mean for advocates of proof-of-work forks? And Vitalik Buterin says he's used blacklisted crypto mixer Tornado Cash. Why it's important to remember they do have legitimate uses. What are they? Let's get you up to speed from Asia to the world.
Join thousands of NFT traders who already start their day on CryptoSlam.
Well, times are tough at WazirX. Not only is the Indian exchange in the crosshairs with local authorities, with $8 million worth of assets frozen while alleged foreign exchange violations are being investigated, it's also embroiled in a spat over ownership with Binance, which surfaced as a result. That's seen some users rushing to make an exit. However, Binance is shutting down off-chain fund transfers from August 11th, while WazirX has issued a warning over Know Your Customer procedures. So where does that leave investors? Forkast's Pradipta Mukherjee reports.
Crypto investor Neil Kukreti reckons he may be one of the lucky ones. Like thousands of others, the 24-year-old had assets with WazirX when India's Enforcement Directorate reportedly froze some of its bank accounts. Things got more complicated as accusations and denials begin to surface between WazirX and Binance over ownership. WazirX is one of India's largest crypto exchanges by volume, and back in 2019, Binance announced it had acquired the platform. However, Binance's blog post making that announcement now adds a clarification, which says the agreement was limited to certain assets and intellectual property only. Binance CEO Changpeng Zhao tweeted similar, stating that Binance has never owned shares in Zanmai Labs, the entity which operates WazirX. YouTuber and crypto educator Kukreti told Forkast he felt it was time to do something for his own safety.
I have moved my crypto assets from WazirX to Binance since Binance is relatively more stable, and with the recent controversy there is a chance that WazirX might shut its operations. Although nothing concrete is out yet, but I don't want to risk my assets.
Kukreti's move came ahead of Binance saying it would shut down its off-chain transfer channel with WazirX from August 11th as a fallout of the government's allegations against Zanmai Labs. However, that doesn't cut off all options. Binance says the standard withdrawal and deposit process between the two will remain. Kukreti wasn't the only one to jump. WazirX tweeted that it had noticed many users were opting to withdraw funds to international exchanges and issued a warning saying they may be unknowingly non-compliant with Indian tax rules. The company has since issued a statement explaining the need for Know Your Customer details and stating it has a no-tolerance policy towards any illegal activities. Despite the dark clouds, trading volume at the exchange hasn't collapsed beyond the usual ups and downs seen over the last month. One financial markets expert told Forkast that could reflect the possibility of new alliances being forged.
Sometimes, even in traditional financial markets, the exit of one entity in an uncomfortable environment creates opportunities that other players try to buy into because it suits their different business model. This may be reflected in higher trading volumes and the probable emergence of new alliances.
We will, of course, be keeping a watch over what happens next in the saga. In Kolkata, India, I am Pradipta Mukherjee, Forkast.
Well, as the anticipation over the long-awaited Ethereum merge builds, 2 of the largest stablecoin issuers have expressed their support. Tether and USDC both said they will support Ethereum's Proof-of-Stake, or POS, chain. And Tether said it's important that the Ethereum ecosystem is not weaponized to cause confusion and harm within the ecosystem, adding it will support POS Ethereum in line with the official schedule. USDC creator Circle, meanwhile, said its sole plan is to fully support the upgraded POS chain, and that may come as bad news to miners like Chandler Guo, who had proposed a spin-off proof-of-work fork. Why? Well, that's because it would allow mining equipment rendered useless by the merge to actually remain profitable. Circle said that while it won't speculate on the possibility of forks, USDC as an Ethereum asset can only exist in a single valid version. The merge is expected to happen on September 19th. Speaking of Ethereum, co-founder Vitalik Buterin making headlines again. Buterin tweeted to say that he himself has used the blacklisted crypto mixer Tornado Cash to donate to Ukraine. The U.S. Treasury Department blacklisted the crypto mixing service on Monday for its facilitation of money laundering. However, Buterin's tweet is a timely reminder that mixers do have legitimate uses. Buterin says that his intent in using the service was to protect the recipients, not himself. And he explained that the government of Russia, the country of Buterin's birth, is well aware of his position on Ukraine. A recent report from Chainalysis made a similar point, saying that people who live under oppressive governments need the ability to make legal transactions anonymously. And finally, a cryptocurrency first in Iran. The country has made its first crypto payment for a $10 million import order. However, it is a controversial move, as digital assets could be an option for the country to bypass the global financial system and thus get around sanctions placed on the country. The U.S., for example, imposes a near-total economic embargo on Iran that involves a ban on all imports, including those from the oil, banking, and shipping sectors. The country's Vice Minister of Industry, Mine, and Trade said the use of cryptocurrencies and smart contracts will be widespread in foreign trade with target countries by the end of September. And that's your daily forecast from Asia to the world. Follow us on Twitter for the latest updates at Forkast_News. Head to our website, of course, as well for more details on all of today's stories and more. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Until the next time, I'm Forkast Editor-in-Chief Angie Lau.